Hey everyone, welcome back to It's Akshara. Today is day 4 of our trip to New York, and now we're here at breakfast, and today we're planning on going to the actual Niagara Falls, and I'm actually really excited because I've heard it's really pretty there. So yeah, that's kind of the plan for today, and yeah, we're just eating breakfast. We started around 9:30 a.m. to get to the falls, and on our way there, we passed by these blue bridges to get on the other side. Don't know what the name of the bridges are though, but they are over this large river over here. And here we are. Once we got there, there were a lot of places where we could just stop by and take pictures at, which was really fun. We were just walking by and we could already see a glimpse of the falls. While we were passing by, we got to see the Rainbow Bridge, and it's called the Rainbow Bridge in New York because a lot of rainbows occur there near the falls. Next, before we could head onto the ship, we had to go and get these raincoats that protect us from the water in case we get wet. And that's how our ship looks like. There are 2 floors, and you're allowed to go in whichever one you want, but I want to get on the higher floor, and I know there's going to be a big rush, so I have to get there fast. On the opposite side, there's a ship for Canada, and they wear red coats, so you can tell the difference from New York and Canada. We were all super excited to get on, and I bet I was the one who's the most excited. We had to wait about 15 minutes for everyone to get ready, and we were already getting onto the ship. I ran as fast as I could to get onto the second floor before anyone else gets there, and then I saved spots for my family. And yes, we're finally on the ship. The waterfalls look absolutely amazing. I can't wait to see them up close once the ship starts moving. Even though it's a weekday, a lot of people are coming to see the falls, and there's going to be other ships that are going to take them. Can't wait, it's going to be really fun.
We're on the Maid of the Mist cruise, and we see some of the falls back over there. We're super excited. Are you excited, Adon? Yes. Yay! We're gonna get wet now. I have to put on these.
Wait, is that Niagara Falls?
That they gave us.
Is that Niagara Falls?
This worked, yeah.
Only about 5 minutes later, the ship started moving. I'm actually so glad that we got to be on the second floor because I don't know why, but I just have a feeling that it will look a lot better from here. We could already start to feel some of the water sprinkling on us from here. This is the first waterfall that we got to pass. On the other side, there are people wearing yellow coats, and they're the people who want to go and do the Cave of the Winds activity, and that's where they can actually go and feel the water when they go close to it. There were a ton of people who were with us on the ship. The view was absolutely amazing and so breathtaking. There was so much mist forming that it almost looks like they're clouds and it's touching the sky. Soon the wind started blowing a lot and we all started getting really wet because of the water. As we were moving closer and closer, we started to enter the 2 largest waterfalls and we got really wet, but it was so fun.
Amazing!
The water from below and from the falls both look so pretty. Yeah, there was a lot of water that started spraying on us, so I had to start wearing my hood. And sadly, the ship started moving back to where we could land.
So much fun!
enjoyed this so much, and this was literally the best day ever.
Bridge over there. Our hair's all wet.
This was hands down the best experience ever. All of us enjoyed it, and this is a place you must see. By the time we were getting off the ship, there was a whole crowd of people waiting to go next. Then after that, we just decided to go and climb this hill to see how the view looks like from there. There was also this huge rock, and Rudransh actually climbed it. And you can see a lot of mist already. You can't see the waterfalls as well from here, but it was still very nice. Before leaving, we had to cross this bridge, and the falls are so clear, you can see them so well from here. They're so gorgeous. It almost looks like the sky's a painting. On our way out, we had to exit through this shop, and it had a lot of souvenirs and other types of cool things. Once we were back outside, we decided to go and explore this place a little better, so we got tickets to go on the trolley. It was really nice. The windows were open, we were getting fresh air, and the driver was just explaining everything as we were going around. There were a bunch of islands that he talked about.
The next stop takes us to the Three Sisters Islands.
After going around the entire place, we decided to stop at this island, which is the Goat Island, and it's also called the Horseshoe State Park. So we just stopped here to take in the view. There is so much mist that we can see so clearly. And there was a lot of people crowded in one spot to just look there. It was so beautiful. I mean, it's not something we see on a daily basis, so it was a really nice view. Everywhere you look, the view was just awesome, and there were so many places to get great pictures. The water was so clear and it was so satisfying to watch it fall down, and I really wish I could touch it. Just by watching that, I got so tempted to jump into the water. The sounds of the water was just music to my ears. It was so relaxing to watch and hear. That bridge over there is still the Rainbow Bridge, and it connects Canada to New York. And so whenever you cross it, you'll be on either side. Some of our best picks. Once we finished looking around the entire place clearly, we decided to go on our trolley, and it took us to the main place where we got some lunch. It was really fun just traveling on the trolley too. There were a bunch of food trucks here and some places to sit, so we just bought some lunch at this one food truck, which is called Everest Cafe. Once Once we finished lunch, we went back to the hotel and dropped off my grandparents. And so my parents, my brother, and I went to this rainbow bridge, which we're on right now. And you can see those two flags over there, the USA flag and the Canada flag. We're about to cross them. And now, since we've successfully crossed it, we're officially in Canada. And so before we could completely go and look around in Canada, we had to do our immigration check before, and that's why there's a bunch of cars here waiting to do that. We also noticed a few changes, like how the speed is measured in kilometers here instead of miles. And we're back here at the Niagara Falls. There's a lot of people here still looking around. The view is absolutely excellent from here, and if you look closely you can even see that rainbow that I talked about before, and it looks so pretty. And over there in the water are the two ships, red for Canada and blue for New York. Just the water ripples themselves are so delicate and pleasing. Even though we already saw the Niagara Falls from the horseshoe, it looks so much better from here because all the waterfalls are facing Canada. So there is an option to go and see the water up close, but we didn't do it. And it's called the tunnel over there, and some people, if they want to, they're allowed to go and see the water and like kind of maybe get a better feel of it. We didn't do that, but it's still fine. It was really nice seeing it up from here. So as you can see, the ship doesn't go any further than that. It just stops there because I think people would get really soaked if the ship went any further. And so it just stays there for a couple more minutes and then it just turns around and drops the people off. Right next to the falls, there was this Canadian mall, and so we went to go and look inside it. It was actually really pretty. We also got to notice that the currency in Canada is a little bit different than USD. Right over there is the photo booth of the tunnel, and that's how it would kind of look like. So we spent about 2 hours here in Canada, and it was actually really fun exploring all of this, and now we're just heading back to the hotel to bring our grandparents. So now we're about to cross the Canada flag and enter USA again. Back in the USA. And so you can see on our right that some people can also go walking to Canada or to the USA if they wish. Well, we all had a really fun time visiting Canada, and it's a different country than the USA. Later, once it was a little bit darker, there was a fireworks event happening at the falls again, so we went to go and see it. The buildings look so pretty in the dark. There were also laser lights that shined on the waterfalls, and it looks so cool. Like each time the colors change, the waterfalls also change color. And those are the laser lights over there. It was really just so nice just watching the colors change, and since the mist is coming up in the air, it looks so pretty. It was getting a little bit cold at this time since it was really dark, but we still really enjoyed the view and everything. That glowing circle over there is also a Ferris wheel. And then the fireworks started. They do these fireworks for about 5 to 10 minutes, and I think they do these almost every night in this month. The colors looked really pretty mixed in with the fireworks, almost like a rainbow. I could watch this for hours and would not be tired. The buildings are so perfect next to the colorful waterfalls. The pictures we got here were so amazing. I'll miss this place for sure. And then finally we had to say our goodbyes to Niagara Falls. It was really sad because we probably won't come here in a while. And then, yeah, we had to head back to our hotel. But today was actually such a fun day. We did so many things. And if you haven't visited Niagara Falls yet, you have to. Hope to see y'all in my next video. Bye!